Yeah, it's Joelle Garguilo, NBC New York, New York Live. Hey,
Hi,
Christian,
Joelle.
how you doing?
Very well, thank you. You have a very nice apartment there.
Is smoke and mirrors.
It's the backdrop.
I've
Right.
learned from
You have a very
covering
nice
film
backdrop
for
there.
13 years. I'll take it. I got to tell you, I enjoyed this movie so much. And
Oh,
there
thank you.
is something that happens when your name is attached to a project. I know it's going to be great. And then throw
Oh,
in
thank
David
you
O.
so
Russell.
much.
This
That's very
was like
kind.
I was trying to explain it to somebody, and I just said it's like a merry-go-round of mystery and laughs, and it's a really fun movie to watch.
Oh, fantastic. I find it too. And it was a really fun movie to make as well. We made it under trying circumstances during the pandemic. And despite that, we wanted to make it absolutely joyous to work on, but really meaningful as well. And I hope that we managed both.
Yeah, you absolutely did. And you know what you say, it brings something up. Like I kept thinking about the fact that I was watching this group of friends, right? And they go through extreme stress together, but they have the best time. And my poppy used to say this before he passed about the Great Depression. He'd say, they called it the Great Depression because it was great. And he would say, I would give 1,000,000 tomorrows for one yesterday. So
Right.
I'm curious if you could get back one yesterday from the making of this project, what comes to mind immediately?
Well, I got to tell you, it still keeps going for me because there's something absolutely exhilarating about seeing something you've worked so hard on and you love so much. And I truly love this film and what David has done with it and all the incredible cast that we got. And I get to watch it tonight on a big screen with a big audience. And I'm very, very excited to do that. But the satisfaction and the fun that we had in actually making this film, in seeing, in not just the incredible cast, but oh my God, what an amazing crew as well. And the DP Chibo is like one of the absolute best. There was a real sense that we were making something very meaningful and so much fun at the same time, and creating this triangular friendship that you go, I want to have friends just like that, as well. And you get these wonderful transcendent moments when you're working with exceptional people who are just exhausting themselves to create the best film possible. And so I just almost every day I would very happily revisit during this, going right back to the wonderful conversations that David O. Russell and I had for 6 years, sitting in diners, putting this together.
The first time I ever interviewed you was for The Dark Knight Rises. It was a long time ago. And I'll never forget, I was so nervous. I was pretty new at this. And your daughter was in there interviewing you right before me. And
Oh, really? Oh, that's great.
It set all of my nerves at ease. And this seems appropriate since I'm talking to you the day after Batman Day. But I remember how impressed she was then. But how much street cred does Dad get that he is in a movie with Taylor Swift now?
I'm not certain if I get any street cred. She might just be mortified to hear how bad my singing is standing next to Taylor Swift, because we do sing together in the film. And it was an incredible moment when David actually asked me and JD to shut up for a second. And Taylor, who was standing right here next to me, suddenly I'm not hearing my bloody awful voice ringing around my head all day and getting half the lyrics wrong and being off pitch. I'm suddenly hearing an angel. And oh man, when someone has that kind of talent, it's absolutely phenomenal. Yeah. I didn't tell my kids about that for a few days, but then they sort of went, wait, what? What did you do?
That's so cool. And last but not least, your character, he is obsessive with making sure that veterans get their due. He says, all a vet wants is to be remembered. So let me ask you, if you could finish that line, all an actor wants is?
The same as everybody wants in life, is the same as what these people see, is to have experienced love and joy and friendship, and to overcome, pain and suffering. And life ain't fair whatsoever, but we have to fight against that. You have to maintain a sense of righteous anger, of good anger, but never resort to hatred at all. And most essentially, you want joy and you want meaning in your life, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think this movie serves a healthy dose of joy. And
I do hope so. It makes me want to sing when I watch this film. That may be a terrible thing for everyone around me, but that's the feeling I have when I watch it. It just makes me want to sing.
Same for me. I love it. There's something we have in common. Fantastic. Christian, thank you so much for your time. I
Thank you.
really appreciate it.